Let's get this, man.
If I edit, I'm keeping that in.
Can't bring her. So you have a guy like, for you, instant. Whoa.
Long as we together, it's a good sign. It's a bad day, but a good time. Why don't you raise a glass and toast it to the good life? Cause you bad, oh baby, be bad.
What's up, bullies and baddies? Welcome back to the place where every dream gets bullied. I'm Naveen.
And I'm Sheena.
And we are the Bad Family. That was an amazing song. Before we jump into the video, just want to remind you guys to check out the merch below. Everybody that cops them a piece of merch and supports will get an opportunity for the spotlight where they can shout out their business, they brand, their friends, family,
anything,
everything they want to say, you know, whatever.
We got a hot topic, so today we're going to talk about why women don't like good boys or guys or men, you know, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to talk about that today because me and Naveen was, anyway. All right, so today we got some ribs, some beef ribs from my uncle. Shout out to Papa. Thank you so much for cooking this for us. I got spicy sauce. Hubby got regular. And then we got some corn. It was most sauce, so I gave you the most sauce because you a sauce guy. You drink sauce. So don't even do that. All right, y'all. We're going to get started.
I'm finna try corn barbecue sauce. I bet it's fire.
Ooh, I'm just going to take this piece. Y'all, that's how y'all know y'all got some good tender ribs.
Oh, my God.
That's good?
Oh, my. What?
You know what?
What's up?
Don't worry about me eating my lip gloss.
Hey, y'all. I'm going to keep it a whole buck with you. So, about 3 different times, I was going to bake cookies. And I preheated the oven to 350. And the ribs was sitting in the oven. And I'm like, babe, did you take the ribs out the oven? She was like, no. I go over to that mug, open it up, and sure enough, these joints is in there. Just sitting in 350. And they still tender.
You cook these suckers about 15 times.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's jump into the topic, man.
Okay. So, at the end of the day, I know that amongst the male community, a conversation is how come, you know, women will invest so much of their time and energy and effort into somebody that they know is toxic, and then like leave the good guy. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear what your take is.
You kind of switch it up.
I got
I
switch
feel
it up.
like this. I said you kind of switched it up. I feel like that's 2 different questions.
It's 2 different questions. Okay.
So basically,
Well, you ask it, and then we'll see what we.
no, basically, me and Naveen, we was talking about why. I'm sorry.
You might have blessed me. But I want spicy. Oh,
I'm trying to put this down, y'all.
this got a little kick to it too.
I think I switched it. Wait a minute. I probably don't have
No,
to.
it's sweeter.
They told us the wrong one. I think you got the spice one. You definitely got a spice one. What? Hold on, okay. Stay on track. Okay, so me and Naveen basically was talking about how he thinks, you know, girls don't like good guys and they prefer toxic men over the good guys.
Not necessarily. That's not necessarily. my
Okay,
position.
let's talk about it. I feel like it's a misunderstanding.
Okay.
I feel like girls would go for the good guy. It's just that no girl wants a boring man.
Absolutely.
And the reason, without even like, I guess thinking about it, women stay in relationships that are more toxic is because that toxic man is bringing her an element that a boring guy can't bring her. So you have a guy like, for you, instant. Whoa. Where did it go?
I don't know. I heard it.
Anyway, I would consider you a good guy, but
Okay.
you gave me an element that other men couldn't give me.
Okay.
So I feel like they just don't know how to express that.
But here's
So,
the thing.
Men be mad boring.
Okay,
like,
but there's a correlation that you made, maybe without knowing you made it, but you made a correlation between good guys and boring guys. So, you know, you classifying me as a good guy. Am I a boring guy? And then follow-up question.
I feel like a lot of good guys are boring.
Okay.
It's not that they don't choose them. They just missing that element where they can spice up a relationship. Like,
Okay. And that's a perfect segue. Follow-up question. So then what you are saying is, for clarity, you believe women either knowingly or unknowingly classify toxicity as entertaining.
right. It brings spice to the relationship. So it's like, you have a guy, right, that's darn near perfect, right? He don't cheat. He'll do anything for you. Blah, blah, blah. But it's like, he doesn't bring any spice. It's just boring. It's nothing to him. It's just like unseasoned chicken. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for instance, I dated this guy in college.
I was going to say, you want to talk about the situation? Go ahead.
And honestly, this dude, if I was to say, hey, put roses on the ground when I get up and walk, do this for me, do this for that. I mean, whatever, y'all get what I'm saying. He would do it. Like, he was a really sweet guy. But we just wasn't compatible. He was just really boring. Yeah, really. But, you know.
But also, at least from the dialogues that we have had about that situation, that guy in that situation kind of comes across a bit strange. Not just, he's a good guy but boring. Kind of came across a bit strange, and I feel like there's a big difference between.
Well, I'm from, I think, maybe cultural differences. And it's like, I'm legit from the hood.
I like from the hood, though. I like really, really from the hood, though.
So it's like, I can see how it would be, like, what he did for me would seem strange, but I feel like if it was the right guy doing those things, it wouldn't be strange. If that makes sense.
And
I feel like the statement is just not true. Women just don't like boring guys. I feel like women will actually choose a non-toxic relationship where it's spicy. Y'all let me know, comment below. A non-toxic relationship where it's still spicy over the other one, whatever I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
So
like, it's not about that. Hold on, let me give you a little real quick.
Okay.
Ooh,
So I have a question. I want to hear your feedback.
ooh, I don't know what to do. Should I just rip that sucker out like that?
So, on 3 separate occasions, when I was younger, I was in relationships with people who broke up with me and then
Oh my god.
went and did their thing, right? And then came back.
When they came back?
Yes. Now, as you know, as I've expressed to you before, and there's plenty of people that know me,
Excuse me.
or knew me at that time, no, I don't like to let things happen to me more than once, right? So, in every one of those situations, you know what I'm saying, I had to tell Shawty to chill. However, my question to you is, do you think, well, I guess it's 2 questions. Do you think that they classified me as the boring guy? Because, of course, all of them went on to be with somebody that they cheated on, or got cheated on by. All 3. You know what I'm saying? Do you think they classified me as the boring guy, number 1? And number 2, why would they come back?
Okay. I feel like most people really don't take the time out to really know themselves, what they need, what they want, what they like, right? So especially like we was jits, we was really young, so we was trying to figure everything out. So it could be you worried about boring guy, and they were just like, hey, I want something more spicy. And you know, back then it's like you're trying new things, you're hearing what your friends doing, so it's like a whole bunch of influences in your ear. So you may not fit that description, right? And so once they
She
got
low-key called me boring, yo.
I'm not. You're not boring.
I
I'm
know,
saying for
go ahead,
them.
go ahead,
You
go ahead.
asking me. I'm
I
just
know I
trying
ain't
to
bored, but
I
go
can't
ahead.
talk to them. We hit them up and see what they think. Yeah, no, it's fine.
That
But
would be a train wreck. Go ahead.
but I feel like maybe it could have been that they dealt with toxic men and they got their heart broken and they just needed somebody that they knew wasn't gonna do that to them at the time. So they went back to you because they didn't want to deal with that again or for the moment. So basically, it was using you, I guess. And I know some women that keep good guys around just for when it's time to settle down.
Yeah, I don't play that.
They'll have somebody, but you'll have their fun and then go back to that guy.
I feel you.
Y'all look at him.
Interestingly enough, y'all,
Look at some little fat. Put that fat on the side.
some of you, because I know women who will say that this is not possible. Okay, but just to clarify, I've never been in a relationship where I was unfaithful. Just because I always felt like it was a waste of time. Like I don't have the
Me too.
time or energy to be trying to. I mean, at the time, I'm trying to get a football scholarship and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, look, if I'm gonna be with somebody, I'm gonna be with them. And if I feel like I want to be with somebody else, I'm just gonna break up with you, like
Right.
because
I
don't feel like I don't feel like I don't got the time, energy. I don't want the anxiety of feeling like around every corner might be a situation that I don't want to be in. So I never did it.
It was too much work.
Granted, I never classified. Of course, most people I guess wouldn't classify themselves as boring, but I never would have classified myself as boring. But it depends on what the person.
What that person likes, because a person that don't do outdoor adventures, a person that likes that will consider someone boring. You know what I'm saying? Or I consider, you boring, you just a homebody. It depends on the person. Like, that's just one of those things where.
Whereas, like you and me, we both just like to do a bunch of cool, different stuff we ain't never did before.
Anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, we like to try new things, but for somebody, they like. Let's say, for instance, I was closed-minded. I didn't like to do those things. I like to stay home. You might think that I'm boring.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? So,
I get that. I guess.
I feel like women just don't know how to express that, and it's not that they don't want a good guy, because I think that their hood dude or their toxic dude they're choosing, they would prefer them not to treat them dirty. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what's addicting
about it. But then it could go back to that psychological element that doctors and stuff. Am I kicking the camera? I'm kicking the camera, y'all.
The whole time?
I don't know.
We're moving up across the toe.
Ooh, there we go. Sorry, y'all. So it could kind of fall on that thing where, like psychiatrists and stuff be talking about, when you've seen this, that, or the third growing up. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what you're after. You and me kind of really don't fall into that description,
right?
In a lot of ways, because you know the situation that you were in and how you've seen things happen in life, but chose to go like in the opposite direction. So
right. I just feel like more people need to spend time with themselves and just
understand
learn.
What they need.
And say, hey, here's all the pros and cons of this. What about him that's good for me? And what about him is bad for me? If the bad outweigh the good, drop him. And then figure out those qualities that you do like. You know what I'm saying? Like, find them in a guy that's gonna not waste your time. Babe.
Yeah.
I saw a post on Facebook. They say it doesn't take a dude.
Excuse me.
I think 4 years, around 4 years to know he's gonna marry you. Do you think that's true or not? This is so good.
It is. I'm trying to talk and eat. Well, listen.
We just need a podcast.
Give us y'all feedback. Do y'all think we should start a podcast?
Never mind. He playing.
And if we did, would y'all tune in? Bottom line. You want to do the podcast?
Do ask my question.
Okay. I think my answer is going to be biased. I'll give my answer. No, I don't think that it takes a person that long to know whether or not they want to marry you. Granted, I had decided I was going to marry Sheena after 9 days. I hadn't told her that yet, but maybe. So, but at the same time.
Why do you think it wait? I'm sorry. Okay.
No, you're good. At the same time, I honestly don't feel like it takes a person that long to know. Even if they don't say anything, they know if they want to marry you or not.
That's like if he wants to, he will.
And but not necessarily.
Really? They
might want to, in their mind, but want something else at the same time. Because you know how, okay, if let's pretend you wanted to go somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you also really wanted to have a alcoholic drink. So you wanted to get somewhere, but you wanted to drink at the same time. You might sit around not having your drink and not going where you're supposed to go, really trying to decide whether or not, which one you want the most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in that interim, in that transition period between one of the things you want and the other thing that you want, you're not gonna make any decision. But time still goes on. So a guy in a relationship with a girl, a dude in those situations, I feel like knows he either wants to marry her or just wants somebody that's good enough for him to pass time with. You know what I'm saying? But if he wants to marry that person, then
so he just want to pass time with her to other event. That's why he won't marry her. You think he just
in some
he
cases
don't want to be alone. He just won't.
In some cases, I think that's true.
Hey, baby.
Hey, sweetheart. So basically, to wrap up what I'm saying, I guess, yes, a person might just want to pass the time with somebody, but another person in the same situation might just be like, oh, he want to marry her, but he kind of want to do his own thing, or he kind of want to live his life and have multiple, partners, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Like, I don't understand.
And not make a decision because of that.
I've seen dudes been in a relationship for 10 years, get out of a relationship, and then marry the next girl within 4 months. Like, why is that? Like, why waste someone's time?
Because in that context, he might have wanted to marry you, but you either wouldn't have been his very first choice, or there was something else that he wanted at the same time, that by the time he met this person, he wanted less than he wanted that person.
It's just tricky. Of course, y'all, this is just our opinions. Y'all leave y'all opinions down below.
Absolutely.
Everybody's life ain't gonna look the same.
Right, and please don't compare
other people's experiences,
your life or other people's experience to our comments, and think that we have any kind of malice or ill intent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if I got a homegirl, she been with this dude for 10 years, and she called me and said, hey, we getting married tomorrow. I'm not even, first of all, I don't even think that would be something that I would think about, but I'm happy. Like, everybody's relationship is different. It's like, some people don't want to get married. Some people want to,
Right. But at the same time, you got homies, friends, and everybody else, around you, and you would want them to have whatever their opinion is. If you went to them and ask them this question, like, so, our opinion is, I don't think mine at least, I don't think it take that long. You know what I'm saying? At least not to know.
I feel like, too, if you're already, like, living together and doing everything, you know what I'm saying? Or having kids, it's like, I can have your baby, but I can't have a ring. Mm-hmm. And some people don't want a ring, you know what I'm saying? But for me, and as far as Naveen goes, like, you know what I told him? Like, you want me to have your baby, but I can't have no ring? That's me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not playing around with what I want. And it's crazy because, like, before me and Naveen got into a relationship, well, I do this. We had a conversation, like, a couple of seconds before, talking about exactly what we wanted out of a relationship, what we wasn't going to tolerate, if this was something we wanted to do. And it was like...
And we was 20. Actually, I was 19.
19.
You was 20.
Don't be making me seem like a cougar. You always
you are. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, y'all, he swear.
You on that young blood. You're good.
We 6 months apart.
You on that young blood.
Anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, he was deploying the next day. But that's, I don't know. Just come below, y'all. We would love to, like, hear y'all stories and stop squeaking that chair, boy.
You smashed that.
Don't worry about what I did. I did what I was supposed to do. Sorry, I keep looking up at the monitor, y'all. Did what I was supposed to do for this mukbang. I came through.
Quarter after 2?
I gotta go.
What? You're not going nowhere.
I can't. Now I can't.
Sucker up.
That doggone spicy sauce pop off.
What?
I hope you didn't put your sugar mama foot in it. But, oh my gosh. Y'all remember the episode of Proud Family when they was trying to figure out what sugar mama put in them?
And them lemon
yeah, and she actually put her foot in them.
I put my foot in.
Oscar Proud was so sick, he was throwing up all over the set.
Man, look.
Yes, Talasia.
It's no. It's a spider.
What's wrong?
I can't reach and I'm scared.
Okay, where you at? You at home by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, this what you do. Get a spray bottle of like some cleaning products.
And a shoe.
It's up there.
Let me see.
It's black.
Okay, listen to me. You gonna spray it with some cleaning spray, right? And spiders naturally think it's water, and it's gonna start coming down. When it come down, you smack it with a shoe.
But what if it gets on the ground? I don't have nothing to jump on.
Smack. You have to kill it, Talasia.
TT, I'm scared.
Oh, well, just leave it. Just leave it.
It moved.
Well, just go in your room and close the door.
And then it'll just crawl
Cause
on
you
you when you
either
sleep.
got you got two options: kill it now or leave it alone. So you need to pick. Go get some just get some cleaning products and spray it real good. Oh my gosh. Oh, this my niece. All right, Tootie, I'm in the middle of the mukbang. I'm gonna call you when I end it, okay? Stay alive. She called me like I could kill the spider.
Bottom line, I don't think it take that long. Oh, you got a nice little piece looking right over here. Pull that from me. Yeah, let me get
Don't
that.
smack me in the face because you threw something across the room.
I didn't throw it. It threw itself. You cute.
I think about to go. We got so much to do.
We do. We do got a lot to do.
No.
No!
You sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger's.
No! Get down! Get to the chopper.
I'm finna bite you.
What? Yo,
Really?
let me tell y'all.
No. All right, y'all.
No.
Thank y'all for watching.
Mm-mm.
Don't forget to follow me on IG. If y'all got any stories y'all want me to talk about or scenarios y'all want to put us in or real life scenarios y'all have been through, let me know and we'll tell y'all what we would do in that situation. Hit me up on Instagram.
Y'all, she bit me one time. Just right here. Just bit me. And, you know, I wasn't flexing nothing, and it was off guard. Man, I like to feel like I died. So let me tell you what I did. She wasn't paying no attention. And reached across me. I got her right back. She went, ah! And then she bit me in the same spot about 3 more times when I wasn't paying attention. And I was still hurting from the previous bites. And I tell you what, I got her back.
I'm finna give you my sauce, boy. I'm finna bite you for real. I have the strongest urge to bite you every time you put your hand in front of me.
And she said, babe, listen, I don't want you to ever do that again, okay?
Y'all, he bit me so hard. I was like, that's what it feel like? I'm so sorry. But don't you ever bite me again. I don't like being pinched. And I don't like being thumped. And I just found out I don't like being... Halo, but she be biting me. She don't do Naveen like that. Like, if she get frustrated or anything, and she just
know
go,
better than to try that again.
Like, one time she bit my face. Like, it ain't like she'll pierce the skin or nothing like that. But she just go, ah. Like, Halo, bro, what's going on?
I just give Cub one look. That'd be a wrap. She'd be like, twiddling her little fingers.
She's so smart, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
She talk now.
And she'll try to play you.
She know how to communicate almost completely. For everything she wants, she know how to communicate for it.
She missing little mama because she with grandma right now.
Yeah, grandma got. I miss my baby. Do y'all struggle with letting people take y'all kids, even if it's close family, people you trust? I be like, oh, I miss them so. I be missing them. Like, they my babies. She wasn't there for me to read the book. Oh, Poppy. Poppy plays hide and seek. All right.
You sound like you narrating a story.
That's how I be.
Did I just swipe to my elbow?
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We're about to go for real this time. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. We're trying to get a little more organized with how we're doing these mukbangs with different topics. Get right into the food because it be 5 minutes and we don't even be taking a bite yet. I'm working on him too because he's a little bit long-winded. No?
I'm going to wind you.
All right, kiss me.
I'm
Rick. Oh, that was my makeup.
okay, I'm sorry.
No, because you're going to play, I can tell.
How you know?
No. You got some blackheads. Can I get them out?
If you kiss me.
No, I don't want to kiss you no more.
No black hair.
Peace.
Said I'm the milk, you the cookies. My 2 shoes looking goody. It's not a vibe, it's a boogie. For all the baddies and bullies, yeah. Picture you rolling with me. It's the year of the rookie. I got the team on the hoodie. And every dream getting bullied, yeah.